All right. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in different continents, this is your chief hustle. And I'm so happy indeed to be with you. I invite you to keep subscribing at EFC Fellowship Center. We are really committed to share some incredible stuff. And I'm very sure we will get sharpen each other. And I appreciate those who managed to join this incredible community where everybody is somebody. And on this platform, every story matters, every life counts. And we are committed to make sure that the broken finds a purpose. Wherever you are in different continents, welcome once again, the way you are. On this platform, we share some wonderful topics as far as life is concerned. Ndugu zangu kila mahali muko popote duniani, na wasalimu nyinyi nyote, na wakaribisha kabisa kwa mtandao huu wa BFC. Tunazungumza maneno mara kadhaa, tunachangia kabisa mapoints muhimu kwa maisha ya kila mtu. Tumechagua kunena neno la baraka juu ya maisha ya kila mtu. Kama unanisikia kila mahali uko popote, ndugu yangu, na kukaribisha kabisa. aho uri inshuti yanjye rero ndakwegereje, mukomeze mukore subscribe, mujoyininga kugira ngo tujye tuganira, hanyuma munabaza ibibazo. I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, receive the blessing first of all, before I dive into today's topic. All hustlers, wherever you are, men and women, who tries their best to do something positive and compete with yourself. Make sure that you're better than today. Never compete with anybody. Never compete with anybody if you need to be stable in everything you do. Never compare yourself with anybody. Just set an objective and compete with yourself. Make sure that you become the better version, the better version. And so I want to share with you the beauty of solitude. The beauty of solitude. Most people confuse solitude with loneliness. Loneliness is a very dangerous behavior. It's a very dangerous behavior, but also most people acquire from a common cause called disappointment. And because of encountering a lot of disappointments, you get yourself making a very dangerous decision of walking alone. And you think you're going to be better. That's number one. Number two, it is a strategy of an enemy. There is a man called Satan. Satan is real, spiritually speaking. Now, psychologically speaking, also, those spirits that may drive you astray and become crazy are also available. So Satan always, loneliness is one of his best strategy to squeeze man in a corner. Okay, in a corner. Because he's happy when he gets you there. Now, solitude is a wonderful moment. It's a wonderful moment. It is intentional time alone to step away from external noises, external obstacles, problems, noises. You set yourself apart. You lead yourself. That's the point to put in mind. Solitude provides an opportunity for you to learn how to lead yourself before others lead. If you can't lead yourself and direct yourself and command yourself and maintain yourself and position yourself, your coworker will position you, your friends, social media will fix you, will position you, your boss, every, external noises. So everything, the community, the church, the peer group, they will position you, or they will lead you. In other words, you will be open to everything, to be directed by everything. That's why you need what we call private time for self-discovery. You lead yourself in a quiet place. You keep quiet. You keep quiet. You practice self-discipline. The beauty of solitude, we get an absolute time to discover ourselves, number one. Number two, in that moment of walking alone, sitting alone, meditating on some issues, fixing yourself together, it is when we start creating. Okay, we gain revelations, we get new visions, we develop discipline, solitude. We don't develop, create discipline in loneliness. No, we make sure we create what we call discipline. We develop character in solitude. New ideas, flows, wonderful clarity comes in. Our thoughts, our thought processing develops a sense of clarity. Everything we see, we go beyond parameter of sight. We swim onto climate of peace. Now we start seeing stuff. Okay? Why? It is a place where we find ourselves. And when you find yourself and get yourself, that is the basics. Now we start creating who you are. So, where no noise, no external noise, no distractions, nothing, nothing, nothing. You feel comfortable. You feel happy. You feel the joy. Okay, the joy. And then you become a wonderful person. Okay, create what we call self growth and development. Start feeling the language of nature, the language of self, the language of nature. You become a wonderful friend to your soul, your brain, your spirit. You discover the whole you. Solitude is a wonderful state, wonderful state, wonderful place to navigate. And the world, it's not. So most people confuse solitude and loneliness. Self-discovery, being alone, moves all the pressure, confrontation, external pressure from co-workers, from community staff, from family, friends, from children. You find, then you create. You start to create. In fact, that's where you discover your talents, your gifts, and your call. Okay, in solitude, press. How beautiful it is to find such a moment. Now, if you can't find that moment, there is a problem. Okay, there's a problem because it will be discovered by other people. Okay, you can't find yourself. Your neighbors will find you. Friends will find you. Even your work will find you. There's a lot of noises, neighbor noises, bills, a lot of noises. Bills has everything you see here that has a name. It has a voice, and it has a tongue, speaks. There's a lot of stuff speaking here. So, mental clarity and creativity is being developed in such a beautiful place. Strengthen your mental clarity, creativity, get built, created, maintained, and protected. And solitude is very beautiful. I challenge you, wherever you are, to start practicing such a beautiful moment. Learn how to love yourself, how to lead yourself, how to teach yourself, how to maintain yourself, how to grow yourself, how to listen yourself, develop the habit of talking to your soul, your spirit, in harmony with your body. Most people are different, really stagnated. They're not connected. Somebody's, you see, his mental is far, his body is far, his spirit is far. Nothing connected to each other. Then such a person is easy to roll around, walking without any direction, being taken by anything, following everything, every direction just go. So what we gain here at BFC, we share all this stuff. Solitude is a wonderful place. That's a point. Put in mind, never forget that. Also, emotional regulations. Time alone helps lower intense, strong emotions acts. Okay, okay, stress. Mm. You know, there are these kind of emotions when you are not really self-discovered, you struggle with emotional imbalance and you find yourself crying for no reason. There is a beauty in crying for no reason when it comes to the divine uh, anointment or divine appointment. Uh, Maybe I will talk about the beauty of crying, self-crying for no reason. There's something beautiful in that. But there is also another dangerous aspect where you can't control your emotions, always stressful. Always. Why? Because you get burnout. You can't read yourself, other people which you never developed a character, you never developed a discipline, you never developed self-protection, you never developed anything in you. So will it be diverted at any time in different trajectories. So you have to make sure that you don't like that. Also, there's what you call improved relationship. You know, you get to understand because solitude, you develop all those valuable qualities. Okay, you discover your talent, you discover your gift, you've discovered discipline, you create discipline. So you don't create discipline in public. You practice discipline in public, but you create discipline. You practice talents in public, but you create it. So, okay. So it is very, 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 very important in everything. If you're a student, if you're in service working, whatever you are, in different school of thoughts or in different fields, uh, this is practical every day, every life, everyday life. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, in different continents. If you have question, let me know. If you have question, let me know. Okay, let me let me know if you have any question. Any question about this beautiful place. Most people are gifted uh, uh, all men and women with great talent. They understand Islam. Okay. Leadership, they understand this language. Relationship, successful relationship, they understand this language. But um, helping those that never discovered this, even face connecting yourself to God, to meditation, you need this time. Come to discover a beautiful secret of finding God. Always you need to find yourself. Always you need to find yourself. Self is the foundation. Self-discovery is the foundation. Then you build everything on that. because you exist. The moment you discover that you exist, now it becomes very easy for you to move and navigate. Then the world will not dictate you what to do. You will be in partnership with an idea because you're already an existing idea with clear direction. When you don't have, you lose. Okay. Another fundamental point there is when you develop that beautiful thing of being alone, enjoy life alone, you never encounter any pressure. Okay. Any external pressure, any external directives, no, just pattern. Big pattern. You understand what it means when I say partnership. So those are the benefits of solitude. Uh-huh. Also, refreshment, recharge, self-recharge, self-empowerment, empowerment. So this is a beautiful thing to practice. You start practicing. If you've been doing it, definitely let me know. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking. I'm very sure I have people can give testimonies. And I welcome you in our comment section to testify. Let other people know people are struggling here outside. Yeah, people are struggling. When you listen, most of them really don't know even themselves. So that's why I decided to record this a short video, and I hope it's going to help. It's going to help. This is applicable to all faces. Uh, if you're a Muslim, it's applicable. If you're Christian, it's applicable. If you're traditional, it is applicable. So it is applicable to every school of thought, every aspect of life. So it is practical. It is practical. Because it's all about self-discovery, self-finding, self-reading, self-direction, and then partners. But when you know who you are, it helps, helps, helps. So God bless you, and see you in our next episode.